been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Bridges shot. Good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Dunn outside. Bridges with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Good on the second free throw. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And as James Harden enters his mid-30s, Doris, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
So true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
And he can't get the first one. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Now Zubac, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
Now here's Towns. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent defense there from Zubac. To the middle. Leonard, no luck. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anunoby passes to Payne. Hard against Powell. 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden gets the bucket.
Boy, the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels. That is vintage James Harden right there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys and talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Hart. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Harden, another one falls for the Clippers.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Payne passes to Towns. Shoots over Zubac. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Payne.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
Here's the teardrop. Powell, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. So it's the Clippers now, following the score by New York. Harden dishes to Leonard. Pass to Hart. Here's Payne. The 3-ball. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Powell. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
Payne finds Hart. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harden the pass to Jones. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Zubac, that's good.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Towns against Zubac. Anunoby is screen on Zubac. Towns for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game in New York. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The Knicks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Towns.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Wright kicks to Achua. Here's Towns. Here's Beauchamp. New York, no good that time either. Inside. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Bogdanovich. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Jones, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Right, the pass to McBride. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Wright. The Clippers also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ben Simmons. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Free throw good, McBride. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Now here's Leonard. He's got 5, 6 to shoot. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to McBride. Now Bridges. New York moving the ball around. There's the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Anunoby against Leonard. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Back to McBride. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns the screen. Hart no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Jones. Here's Leonard. He had 25 points last game. Fires for 3. 3. Kawhi. Good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And it's Payne in for Miles McBride. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by 3. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Powell. Lock at 6. Payne passes to Robinson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. A baseline J. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Payne dishes to Robinson. Here's Bridges. Dunn covering. Back to Robinson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. Over Hart. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
You got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. For the Wizards, they'll be up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
For these two teams, any win is an accomplishment.
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half?
Kawhi showing us why he's considered one of the best at both ends. He's been efficient on offense and disruptive on defense. his claws, get it, Ernie?
Oh,
his claws
see
all over this game.
Yeah, he considers himself a fun guy off the court. But Kawhi...
Oh, I got it, fun guy.
Oh, yeah, he's all business when he hits the hardwood. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Knicks trail by 5. Cameron Payne is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now here's Hart. Still scoreless. No problems knocking that one down.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side. Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Dunn nails both of them. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. Towns against Zubac. From downtown, it's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harden gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Payne. He has 6. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Well, since the All-Star break, these point guards have been doing their share of work on the boards. Take a look at their rebounding numbers in the second half of the season. James Harden is second.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Now here's Payne. 6 points for him. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Hart.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Harden. Zubats with the screen for Harden. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Back to Harden. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Here's Zubats. Towns with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. The first one falls, and with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Harden, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Payne passes to Towns. Another shot, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. And the dunk by Zubats.
Boy, when asked to take on this role, guys, Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a reliable facilitator.
Here's Bridges, overdone, and the rejection by Zubats. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Powell. And so Dunn nails both of them. Knicks trail by 9. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Norman Powell. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Towns. He's got 6. Back to Achua. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Payne. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Payne's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Powell for 3. Cans it from downtown. Powell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Towns. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Zubac.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
First free throw is good. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Now let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons, so OG can space.
Miles McBride comes in for Payne. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Harden finds Bogdanovic. Down low, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Achua, the pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Coffey. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Robinson. Bridges up top. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bridges. Harden the pass to Jones, and stolen by Achua. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Don't hold on to the ball. Keep the ball moving. Side to side. Set better screens. Get your hands active. Get some deflection. You've got to do more than one thing. Do more.
Well, it's clear that Tom wants more activity. In fact, he's demanding it there.
Kevin, you can't blame him. I mean, he knows how crucial ball movement and energy is on both ends.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Simmons in at the 5 down low. Here's Wright. The Clippers getting the bucket. Good on the bucket.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Dunn kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 7. McBride passes to Wright. Achua with it. The shot missing. Good D by Bogdanovich. Clippers leading by 7. Simmons finds Leonard. Outside for Simmons. Simmons, a screen on right. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Towns sets the pick for Wright. Pass to McBride. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Dunn. Over Wright. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wright, the pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Looking to end his cold spell. Simmons pulls it in. Clippers leading by 7. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by McBride. Right against Dunn. Jones with the screen on right. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Simmons. Powell comes in for Jones. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And so Dunn nails both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Now, here is Harden. Payne covering. Harden with it. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Payne grabs the board. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Payne. Towns with it. Zubac defending. Fades. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Done outside. Leonard looking around. Dunn finds Powell. Shoots. Some solid defense from Hart. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Free throw good. Hart.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Leonard against Anunoby. Harden has a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges kicks to Towns. It's tipped. And Harden with the stop.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Now here's Payne. Here's Towns, off target with the jump hook, and that's an intentional foul. Leonard against Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Now Leonard. Pass to Powell. Here's the 3.
We know Mikal Bridges, one of the best defenders in the game. Send it back.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Harden. And they go to the intentional foul.
James Harden at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
So the Clippers with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Ivica Zubac.